No, Rodney, you plonker. We're mining for Bitcoin, not bloody tin and copper.
I may be small, I may look sweet, but baby, I know.
Still worth the monthly standing order to Jamster. New number, who dis?
Hello, Irwin. I heard your job interview went well.
I bossed it.
Although there was one problem. You don't have a C at GCSE Mathematics.
Yeah, my secret shame. If you could have a Venn diagram of shame in one circle and my secrets in the others, I would have fuck all clue what you were going on about, because I failed my GCSE Mathematics.
Well, as a core qualification, I've managed to arrange you next week to do a fast-track 1-month adults GCSE course at the University of Bedfordshire.
Me, a university student? Yeah, I've said that it's gonna get hectic. Shit's about to go down at the Polytechnic. BK's Jaeger bombs, I might try a joint. All I needed was 88 UCAS points. So let me hear you sing. We got the grades to get in, 2 B's and a C, and a B tech in photography. Gonna start a band, join a new society. Really struggling now with my social anxiety. Wish I could stay like this forever. Life is so easy when you're a fresher. Apart from student loans and exam pressure, cause I miss 80% of my lectures. Drinking in the day, eating shit food. Lucky if I manage to scrape a 2-2. But with all that considered, I hope you understand. The best ever wasted 27 grand. Can you not bet? This is a Hank Mobley original mono pressing. Also, I'll do it.
Well, the first things first, we will need to...
God, me, a uni student. I wonder how you get to feel, Hilda, when you become the second smartest in the house.
I can compute mathematical formula faster than any human.
Hilda, intelligence isn't about ability or a logical mindset or problem-solving analytics. It's about a formalized piece of paper saying you're smart, of which you have none, whereas I will have my degree on the wall.
It will be a GCSE.
Always raining on my parade, well, no longer. This is a cause for celebration. Let's go for a Swiftie.
Okay, but I don't want to be one of those heavy, sultry jazz music accompanied by neon lights of increasingly depressing places to drink kind of nights.
Got to get the drinks in to build my tolerance for uni.
Oh, hi, I'm Leia. I just moved into this flat.
I never believed in love at first sight, till I met this girl in a lift. If I got the stairs, I wondered if I'd ever care about anyone so good for me as a girl from flat 143. My legs are showing, and my heart is booming, as my eyes turn to hearts, and the camera zooms in.
Please, stop leaning towards me.
Sorry, well, if you ever need anyone to show you the ropes of this city, then let me know.
Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. And if you ever need anything from me, here's my business card.
Oh wow, you're CEO of Leia Bakes Cakes.
Yeah, so it's one of those businesses that people make on a whim and buy all the initial capital equipment and generate loads of Insta content and then, lose interest and start a new business the following week.
God, I find that kind of self-awareness so sexy.
How was your night?
We didn't go, as Irwin fell in love before we got out the lift, which is a record for him.
Her name was Leia from flat 143 and she is amazing. I should have asked her out. She was digging my vibes.
Like the Starbucks girl? I know your trick.
Name.
Irwin X? Like Malcolm X. Oh yeah, we all know how easily attached you get. Hilda, activate Sarah Michelle Gellar voice app.
Hello?
I never believed in love at first sight.
I will love you to the end of time.
Welcome to the mystery that is men.
Hilda, deactivate voice app.
With pleasure.
This isn't working.
God, I wish I wasn't going to stupid uni to do stupid maths.
You were so excited about it.
Yeah, but now love is in the equation, and I can't rearrange equations. I just hope bloody gap year Gary doesn't swoop in. Hey, these walls are paper thin. Stop always name-dropping me. It's bad energy. Sorry, Gary. Yours was just the first name that came to my head. My train for University of Bedfordshire School of Maths, Craft and Methodry leaves tomorrow morning.
What, from platform 9 3/4?
Nah, none of us understand fractions. Child's ticket, please.
The next train to arrive at platform 11
Room 39. Here I am.
What's up, Romy?
Ben, what are you doing here?
Here for the freshers of a lifetime.
How did you do this? I know we don't have dorms at university.
I got the night train while you were asleep and went to IKEA. It's what we call IKEA in our canon. And then got this sweet bunk bed.
If you get in the way of my studies, I will not be happy.
Mate, no one enrolls at the University of Bedfordshire Fast Track GCSE Maths course to study. They do it to get laid.
No, some people come here to learn about maths.
The only maths I'll be doing is multiplying the inverse of cosine functions by themselves.
You know I don't get that.
Because I'll be having sec squared.
Oh. Hilda, you're here too?
Yeah.
And you changed their voice back to Buffy again. After years of vicariously living through college movies, I can finally have an authentic uni experience.
Beta Omega Phi! Beta Omega Phi! 11.
Ugh.
Look around the room. A third of this room will fail.
Whoa, Professor, slow down.
You are all here because you failed GCSE. But I am here to get you over the y equals mx plus c. Just a little mathematics joke.
Cringe comedy.
And as such, while the university has forced me to teach you guys about basic GCSE maths, then I could be continuing my research to create an equation that solves the global food production supply chain, thus ending world hunger. I want you to know that I will teach you as such. Don't expect to be leaving this course being able to do 56,843 times 45,664.
16,854,792.
Not even close. Those vectors guesses will fare you no well in our preliminary test this Friday to track your progress. Those who fail will be expelled. Also, some of you may be wondering why I've written E equals mc squared on the board, despite the fact that relativity does not come up on the GCSE syllabus. Well, the reason is simple. I wanted anyone who was looking into this lecture to know it was a maths lecture. This brings me on to the legendary stain that no doubt you fresh-faced janitors will be aware of. Each semester of janitor intakes is presented with this stain. A stain so ingrained in the fabrics of the university hall floor that only a very select few over the years have had the relevant skills to clean it up. However, those who have cleaned it up are destined for great things, whether that be head manager at Rothschild, Janitor World Championship 2001, or a resentment-filled university janitor teacher.
We're rushing forward through time, far into the future.
Well, I'm the only one from the class who stayed behind to do the Professor After Hours maths brain teaser, but it will all pay off when I woo Leia over when I get back home and she falls in love with my beautiful mathematical mind, just like in the Theory of Everything. Now all I need is a life-debilitating disease, but for now, it's time to go home. Oh dear, what an awful stain. Nothing that a little Kim and Aggie mop won't solve? Ben, can you get Hilda to turn off that reggae music? Some of us actually have work tomorrow.
You're such a narc, man. This is the time of experimentation, bro.
Ben, for the last time, I don't want any spliff.
You're a fresher. This year doesn't even count.
I get kicked off if I don't pass the test on Friday.
You think that's bad, man? Me and Fairzy whited out in Psych 101 and then bumped into Clarissa from the Delta House, who we both Eiffel Towered at the spring term mixer and then duo ghosted.
Ben, I know you haven't even left the room today. Please be quiet.
Set your alarm for a 3 AM panty raid.
Oh. Don't worry, with you looking down on me, I know I can do it.
Like anyone who has sat through half an intro session of Psych 101, I believe I'm in a position to diagnose anything. And you talking to that inanimate business card is a classic case of anthropomorphizing coping mechanisms at work. Definitely weird, stalker material. No kiss on her response, clearly trying to keep it platonic. Undeterred, he is still going strong with the kisses. Big make or break moment. Message aborted.
Would you shut up? It's hardly like you're a Casanova.
You are so naive, Irwin. If these walls could talk. Literally nothing has happened.
This is actual love. Without her, I'm so lonesome.
All alone. On my own.
No text on my phone.
Maybe it's just because I'm in a low data coverage zone.
0 followers on Instagram.
Oh, I wish I could blame that on my orange data plan.
No friends on Facebook now.
Well, apart from the Russian one selling me fake Ray-Bans, feeling lonely because there's no one by my side, except for that helium balloon chipmunk little snide back in my mind, always undermining me, just because there's no one who's willing to confide in me.
I'm isolated.
So isolated.
Universally hated.
I wouldn't go that far.
Never really dated.
Well, actually, no, because what if you count Daisy in year 8?
She dumped you after dating.
It was more like a week.
You kissed like you had an acre.
I've got great technique.
But you were someone that a mother couldn't love.
Yeah, and then she went out with a guy from the year above.
Professor, the stain, it's been cleaned up. Preposterous. It is true, I was cleaning out the foam party and on my way back, the stain, it's gone. Who could have possessed such skill? That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. 5 years at MIT, 23 years research, so it makes sense that today I spend my time teaching you about Pythagoras.
Okay, I made a bit of a fool of myself yesterday, but today is a new day, and I want to reinvent myself.
I have never seen anyone clean fermented cow shit quite like you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's pointing at me, isn't he? But I don't want to be a janitor.
It's not about want, it's about skill and the raw talent you possess as a janitor.
I'm doing full days of maths.
And you are happy to spend the rest of your life fannying about with numbers and calculations and numerical understanding, slowly watching your life go by? This is a chance for you to be someone.
I don't want to be someone. I just want to pass my Maths GCSE.
Irwin, that stain had been there for years. Intake after intake of janitors had tried and failed to remove it. And you rock up with no formal janitoring training and clear it with ease. You cannot waste this talent. Let me be your mentor.
Fine, but only because I'm a pushover.
And as your mentor, I will be putting you forward for the Janitors Championships this Friday.
But this Friday's my maths test. If I fail, I get kicked off the course.
Irwin, have you ever been in love? True, deep love?
Yeah. This one girl I met 2 days ago. I had a slow-mo, love at first sight thing with her. She's a baker, called Leia, and I had to leave her to come here. But I still hear that sweet, sweet voice in my head.
Please, stop leaning towards me.
Well, as someone who has been in love, I can tell you sometimes you just got to follow your heart until the bitter end. In my case, it was a stick-thin 5'4" curly-haired blonde.
Oh, sounds fit.
I was describing a mop.
Gee whiz, my maths lecture has just started. The lecture hall is 200 metres, and if I walk at 1 metre per second, I'm going to be late by some quantitative figure.
Situation. Got a sweep floors, walling in quadratic equations. Not a clue which path he should choose. GCSE maths or cleaning loose. Maths is good for his future, but cleaning is fun. Don't wanna be an E to the pi plus 1. Does he try and live for something more? When for some reason he's content wiping shit up off the floor. He'll kill two birds with one stone. By day it's fractions, by night it's action. With you writing all cakes in a lavatory, and then proving pies irrationality. And he'll have his cake and eat it too, unless it's the one you just changed the loo. Who knows what this world could be for a janitor with a Maths GCSE.
And that brings you all you need to know for the big test tomorrow. Read the question in full, manage your time well, and do not miss the test for some conflicting event in relation to a hidden talent.
Oddly specific. So now I don't know what to do. Follow the life of academia and continue with my Maths GCSE Adult Fast Track course, or throw it all away to use my God-given janitoring talent to enter the janitoring championships.
Well, Irwin, you have one day to decide, and ultimately it is whatever makes you happy. You shouldn't be listening to me though. I'm just a business card.
Yeah, but Ben has hotboxed the room so much everything is starting to talk.
I've betrayed all the knowledge in the universe to compare to the world benefit championship.
You're clearly suffering from a case of pareidolia. Learn about it in Psych 101. Flunk both mathematics and janitoring. That way we can retake all these memories.
What memories? You haven't even left the dorm room. Hilda, what do you think I should do?
Well, actually, the maths test is from 9 to 10 in the morning, and the first heat of the janitors championships starts at 11:30 a.m., so you could easily do both.
You're right. The choice is mine and mine alone. Oh, my eyes are really starting to strain now. Dear... No, I want to say Martin, you never formally introduced yourself, but I appreciate all the help you gave in me and the belief you had. No one's believed in me like you have, which brings me great pain to tell you I will not be partaking in the janitorial championships. Let's just say I got to follow my heart until the bitter end.
That plagiarizing son of a bitch. You are now under exam conditions. You must not communicate with, ask for help from, or give help to any other candidate. This is a non-calculator exam, and no one is here. I bet that stupid janitor enrolled them all in the janitor championships again, like last year.
Irwin?
Leia, I've just got back from the University of Bedfordshire Open Maths GCSE Fast Track, and between all the Key Stage 4 maths lessons and janitor mentoring I underwent, I could only think of you, and I gave it all up to come back here.
Oh, Irwin, that is sweet and all, but I'm with Gap Year Gary now.
Yeah, those thin walls are going to drive you crazy.
Oh, you, Gary.
Permission to do a loud no? That cuts to different landmarks to highlight how loud it is.
Granted.
No!